Okay, I'm gonna make a video. Oh, Missy, I'm sorry that I hurt you. I didn't mean to hurt you. Let me throw this over here so at least not too many dirty things. Missy is clean. She's not dirty. I gave her a bath, so she's nice and fluffy, but she needs a haircut. She seriously needs a haircut. She's so spoiled. But here's the thing. I was just thinking, that sometimes in life you need to learn gratitude. I just think about how sometimes I've done nice things for people. And people have done nice things for me. And, I've had an unusual life. I think I kind of mentioned this once before. I grew up in a poor neighborhood and everything, but I had someone who actually sort of took me in, so to speak, in a way. I'm not going to go into all the details of it, but basically did nice things for me and was very generous to me. So I learned to be generous to people. It just comes natural to me. You know, and I learned to do that. Like when I make coffee, for example, and I give it away. I don't really ask anybody for anything in return. I will buy it and supply it and do what I'm going to do. And I've done that. I did that where I was working before. But there are some people who would just always complain about things. And then they would get an attitude like, you owe this to me. You were supposed to make this. You're supposed to give me this. Not really. I think we should be open to things. Yes, you should be open to the good things that come into your life, but you have to also realize that nobody owes you anything. People don't owe it to you. The universe doesn't owe you a brand new car or owe you a good living or owe you even good health. But I think that sometimes people think that the world does owe you things and you don't have to do anything. And you don't have to work for things. You don't have to earn anything. And you don't have to say thank you or please at times. People learn to be rude at times. And I try as much as I can to kind of find that balance in my life of, when people give me good things, to say thank you. If I forget at times, I will remind myself, I need to say thank you about that. And show some gratitude. Because there are a lot of people who have helped me, and a lot of people have become very good friends. And they will give you compliments, and and they will help you out, financially. I've had people help me out in different ways. And I just want to, always remind myself to be thankful about things. It's always a process, You never can be perfect at things. Sometimes I forget, sometimes I take it for granted, but I have to remind myself not to. Don't take for granted the kind things that people do for you. And don't take your friends for granted. Because that's just life. That's the way it is. They're right, Missy. Missy doesn't take me for granted. And I don't take her for granted, too. She's beautiful. She's a wonderful, beautiful part of my life. She's wonderful. I have so many friends to be thankful for. And, people who leave really positive comments on my videos. And, every so often I get negative things, but, sometimes I feel like, I just say, okay. But that's part of life. But, you learn. That's just the way life works. That's all I have to say. Okay.